everybody, it's Complimenting Catherine. It's Catherine. Catherine, originally from Chicago, and now from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. It's me. Here I am. I'm driving home from picking up this really cool, handmade, homemade, funky coffee table that a daughter and her father made out of crates, the kind of old-fashioned crates from like the 40s that were used to transport canned goods and groceries and stuff like that. So, and I'm driving on Highway 51, which is really dark and fun. Thank goodness for headlights. And hopefully you can see me a little bit. I want to talk about attention deficit. I've never been diagnosed and don't have I don't think I have anyway, attention deficit, but I do have this problem of not completing tasks and also having a lot of piles of things, right, around the house, like piles of papers. It's all the papers are in one pile, or like all my earrings are in one place, but they're not organized well. You know, I have a tendency, I guess it's not putting things away or not processing things. So I don't know if that's attention deficit, and I don't really know. I mean, I do have a basic understanding, but I don't really know formally what is the difference between attention deficit disorder in kids, the way it's diagnosed, and how it's diagnosed in adults. Maybe it's the same. So I'm wondering if any of you out there, first off, please like and subscribe if you just found this. Ooh, I look kind of spooky. Keep my eyes on the road. Any of you out there, have you been diagnosed or suspect that you have attention deficit disorder, and why? If so, why do you think that? Like, what are the giveaways? You know, I suppose I could ask Dr. Google to search, or as the kids say, to search up the symptoms. But at the end of the day, what it looks like for me is I have all these chores to do, like, let's say, process this paperwork and decide what to keep and what to get rid of, pay the bills, most of them are online anyway, but process junk mail, get rid of it, etc. Hang up my earrings, right? Get all that stuff taken care of, put them back where they belong. But if I have too many things that happen like that, I become overwhelmed, and I start to have like an anxious mood, like a low-level anxiety, and I give up. Like I'll go do something that's more self-soothing, like play a game on my phone, or you know, instead of persevering through taking care of it. However, I also don't give myself credit for many of the things that I do. You know, this moving business, right? I think that the determination and the tenacity to go ahead and pick up my world from Chicago and move and have my dream life be where it's going to snow a shit ton here soon, but to be in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, near Lake Superior, wind and water and beautifulness in the woods, right? Who knew that I could have that and make that choice and do it? So in terms of the ADD or symptoms of ADD, I would like to be able to complete a task, right? Like, for instance, clean the kitchen, just the kitchen, not the kitchen and the bathroom and part of the bedroom. Do any of you guys have that issue? Any of you run into that problem of not being able to complete one task before moving on to the next, and then the next and the next, and then finally you're just like, oh my God, I can't. So, yeah, I'm wondering. Tell me what you'd like to see on my channel, right? I know that I've just moved recently, and you guys know that I'm doing all of this unpacking, and tomorrow I think I'll talk with you about what happened in my basement today and kind of how I behaved about it. I had some workmen. I wasn't altogether that kind, but I had some workmen in my basement doing some things, But I want to know like what you would like to see. Would you like me to take us on a walk and show off like my area? And would you like to watch me unpack and put things together and put things away? And also, finally, I don't think I get to go live, which is ultimately what my goal is, until I have a certain amount of subscribers. So I can wait for that. You know, maybe maybe it's 50. I don't know. I think it's maybe 50. So anyhow, if you're around my age, 60, don't have to be, but if you're around my age and you want to chat about the kinds of challenges that you've gone through, some of them for me have been becoming a widow, trying to figure out what to do about health insurance as I get older. Do I want to keep a job or not? Pensions, all that kind of stuff that comes later, like figuring that stuff out together, and just what it's like to get older in your body. If that's something that you're interested in, please do subscribe to my channel, Complimenting Catherine. And I named it that because my name's Catherine, but also because I don't think we give ourselves enough compliments, right? I don't think we look in the mirror, wherever there is one, and say, you're good, you're all right, I kind of like you. And I'm working on that for myself. I don't know if you're old enough to remember the Stuart Smalley. I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. That was a Saturday Night Live bit. And there's a movie about Stuart Smalley that was very, very funny. Anyway, if I could give you heart hands right now, I would. My compliment to you is that you're willing to watch my stuff. I don't know if that's, for me anyway, that's a compliment, because I don't know how many people I'd be willing to watch their stuff if they were just getting started on a YouTube channel and didn't know what the heck they were doing. Anyway, I'm really glad that you watched this. Thank you for riding with me. I still have 41 minutes, but I am going to listen to some Wilson Pickett or some Bonnie Raitt or some Beatles, something fun. All right.